Okay. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Fraps decided to crash, and I had to redo it. I'm hoping it's working and it not crash again. What happened was Natsuki is complaining about the thing but saying the festival, but saying that she's happy about eating and stuff. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say that I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke doesn't make no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event, okay? Fine. Reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking forward at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go to talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? She shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Panda, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything. She peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Panda. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about her well-being. You know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on all earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. Sayori, she's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said so much. I'm sorry. What do I know? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her and try not to think about it for now. Alright. She smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my mind. She stands up at her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun, but that's impossible when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh down me so much? Now it's feeling like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary. But there's nothing I can do. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glanced around the room. Suddenly I noticed Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up and sit in one next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your own thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you able to tell that what I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly shared in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a little bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something so stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Panda, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them.
So you think there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends. She suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are told even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
Ah, that's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah.
I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out the club room. Why don't we share our poems? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Let's talk to Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I already can tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends like I was hoping. That makes me really happy.
And you're happy too, right?
In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me.
Thank you. Sayori, is something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me. You can go play with everyone else.
If you insist.
Yay. I'm going to go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom, humming to herself.
Let's talk to Monica. Hi, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy. Aha. Anyway, let's look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style's gotten so refined. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
A lot of things.
Yup.
A lot of things. Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I heard her say more words these past few couple days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort.
You must really like her. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know.
All right. I get you. Just be careful, all right? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that.
If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Foreshadowing. Maybe. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you. Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. Okay. An old tale tells of the lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back a fold, and I pick up a gust of wind. You're not a legend, neither is Will Smith. I make myself laugh. I make jokes. Nobody will probably understand that. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, everything was okay. We wouldn't really have anything to write about. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's monocles. I have pizza on my brain. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? 100%. I'm afraid just recording this. My voice is so terrible. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like you're having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, let's get this little brat out of the way. Well, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. What the... Okay. That works. I didn't want to read her poem anyway.
Panda, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
She gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
she smiles sadly.
During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of me for my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Panda. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people.
That's me.
I don't know how to make people see me as normal.
Again, me.
I don't even know how to make myself happy.
She is my anime self.
I have all these feelings, and all I could do with them is read and write. And it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understand what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak so slowly. I second guess myself. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. And that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw 'em. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I would say I had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We are friends now, aren't we?
She puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing in the distance. A blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path. Silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette glows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from the visibility. But I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of moment is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
Of course not. I just don't know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't a poem that Natsuki said she would write about. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? She nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back, but instead, she gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response in her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? She nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime.
Yeah, don't worry. I think you're doing a good job. She finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, 3. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Does something sound a bit unusual? That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Uh-oh. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Oh, man. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. I'm like super scared that this girl right here, my waifu, something bad's gonna happen to her. I'm really, really scared. Like, I could care less about her, Natsuki, but I really love Yuri. And Monica, I really like Sayori too, but I'm not. Okay, anyways. It seems like you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just wanted to pee. Or went to pee. Wow.
Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well when home.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously?
Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much of you two being all lovey-dovey.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with her. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. I don't want to force it.
Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri,
of all people? Calm down, you guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. I hate big words. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something?
I'm useless.
No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person. Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Her expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and forces in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you.
The one who's truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me as well. I could really appreciate that.
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth am I going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Panda may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist him with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations? Sounds like you're making an excuse for Panda to...
What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down. In the end, I think it's up to Panda to decide. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I'm just saying though, jeez. Can we settle this already? Yeah. Panda, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Very well.
In that case, they look straight at me. Bam.
Well, I'll probably
be more useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying.
So you be helping out Yuri? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle that baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way?
Me,
I guess you could say I'm interested in how this will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki?
What?
Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't do anything.
Exactly.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
Oh, bleh. Why did I read that in Yuri's voice?
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Panda picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback. When she already had trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. But if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at the time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. And she probably murdered herself. Or something weird. Or something. This is gonna turn bad. Really, really bad. I kinda appreciate that. I'm sorry for making a big deal. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's no more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. I started to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat. I turn around.
Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? Ha! Getting the digits of the waifu. Yeah.
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you.
Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for reason. It's not like I should matter either way, so I'll just need to make my room clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative.
Don't underestimate yourself. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's just difficult for me to come up with any other reason you may have.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose you to help you because that's what I wanted to do.
But
she thinks to herself with extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? She thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a while.
I believe you.
As if I took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Okay. We're gonna end this episode now because it's gonna leave you on a cliffhanger and you're gonna be mad and I'm gonna laugh. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. So, see ya.